Ladies and gentlemen, there are moments in life when you feel like everything is breaking apart. Times when your efforts look invisible, your struggles feel endless, and your dreams seem far away. In those moments, your heart whispers, "Give up. It's not working." But your soul quietly says, "Wait. You are almost there." Success often arrives disguised as the darkest night before the dawn. And the only thing you must hold on to is hope. Because hope is not just an emotion. It is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Today, I want to remind you, don't lose hope. Because you are closer to your success than you think. Your struggles are signs of growth. Every struggle you face is not proof that you are failing. It's proof that you are growing. You wouldn't feel the resistance if you weren't moving forward. Think about it. When you're standing still, life feels quiet. But the moment you start chasing something meaningful, that's when obstacles show up. Struggles are a natural part of progress. They're not signals to stop, they're signs that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. The problem is most of us interpret struggle as failure. We think if it's hard, it must not be meant for us. But the truth is, nothing worth achieving is ever going to come easy. If it did, everyone would have it. The very fact that you're struggling means you are stepping outside your comfort zone and pushing yourself into uncharted territory. That's what creates transformation. When you lift weights, your muscles tear before they grow. In the same way, your dreams demand that you endure some tearing before you see the strength. Struggle isn't weakness, it's preparation. Every setback is teaching you resilience, sharpening your skills, and making you capable of handling the success you're chasing. Without this stage, you wouldn't be strong enough to sustain the rewards. Look back at your own life. Every time you've faced challenges, you didn't just survive, you came out stronger. That's not a coincidence. That's growth. Those same struggles you thought were breaking, you are the ones that shaped you into who you are right now. And who you are right now is a person far more capable than the one who started. You've got to stop running from struggle and start embracing it. Because if you lean into it, you'll see that it's not an enemy standing in your way, it's a teacher guiding you to where you want to be. Your struggle is evidence that you are in motion, that you are moving forward, and that success is closer than you think. And here's the truth. The people who make it to the top are not the ones who avoid struggle. They're the ones who survive it, learn from it, and keep going. Your struggles are not a sign to quit, they are a sign to keep moving. The darkest nights create the brightest stars. The hardest seasons of your life are often the ones that reveal your true strength. You can discover resilience in comfort. You can learn courage when everything is easy. It's in those dark nights, when you feel like the world is collapsing around you, that you realize how much power you actually have inside. Think about the stars in the sky. You can only see them when the night is dark. Without that darkness, their beauty and brilliance would stay hidden. The same goes for your life. The struggles, heartbreaks, and disappointments create the backdrop that allows your character, your strength, and your determination to shine brighter than ever before. But when you're in those moments, it's tempting to believe it's over. You convince yourself that nothing good can come out of this pain. That's where most people go wrong. They underestimate the value of those dark nights. They don't realize that these seasons are not meant to destroy them, but to define them. If you're in pain right now, don't curse it. Use it. Let it build you. Let it sharpen your vision and strengthen your will. Instead of asking, why me? Start asking, what can I learn? How can I rise from this? Because the lessons you extract from the darkest nights become the fuel that carries you through the brightest days. When you come out of darkness, you don't just shine for yourself, you become a source of light for others. People see your resilience, your strength, your story, and they find hope in it. And that makes every ounce of pain meaningful. Your story becomes someone else's survival guide. So when life feels unbearable, remember this. You're not broken. You're being refined. You're being prepared to shine brighter than you ever thought possible. Darkness doesn't mean the end. Darkness means the stars are about to show. Every step forward counts. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that only massive action matters. They overlook the power of small, consistent steps. But here's the truth. Success is built on the compound effect of tiny actions repeated over time. Every step forward, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. The reason people give up is because they underestimate their own progress. They look at how far they still have to go instead of recognizing how far they've already come. That mindset kills momentum. You've got to train yourself to value the little wins, the tiny improvements, the daily progress, because those little steps add up to massive results. Think about climbing a mountain. You don't reach the summit in one giant leap. You take one step, then another, then another. Each one feels small in the moment, but together, they take you to the top. The same principle applies to your success. Every single day you take action, even if it feels insignificant, you're building momentum. You can't afford to stop just because you don't see immediate results. The seed you plant doesn't grow overnight. It takes time, patience, and nurturing before it breaks through the soil. Your goals are the same. Keep watering them with consistent effort, and eventually, they'll bloom into something extraordinary. So the next time you doubt yourself, remind yourself, progress is still progress, no matter how slow. Don't discount the small steps. They're the very foundation of your success. Success doesn't demand perfection, it demands persistence. Every day you choose to keep moving forward, you're proving to yourself that you are unstoppable. Don't underestimate the power of momentum. Small steps are not small, they are everything. Your belief is your biggest weapon. What you believe about yourself sets the standard for your entire life. If you believe you can't, you won't even try. If you believe you're not worthy, you'll never chase the opportunities that could change your life. But if you believe you are capable, if you believe you are worthy, if you believe success is within reach, you'll start acting like it. And those actions will create the reality you've been dreaming of. Belief is not just a mindset, it's fuel. It determines how much effort you put in, how resilient you are when setbacks come, and how willing you are to take risks. People don't fail because they lack talent or potential. They fail because they stop believing. They let fear, doubt, and insecurity convince them that success isn't meant for them. You've got to fight for your belief. You've got to protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. When the world doubts you, when people tell you it's impossible, your belief has to be louder than their noise. Because belief creates action, and action creates results. If you study the most successful people in the world, you'll find one common thread. They believed before anyone else did. They believed when they had no evidence. They believed when others laughed at them. They believed so strongly that they kept moving forward until the world had no choice but to believe too. So ask yourself right now, what do you believe about your own future? Do you believe you can have it? Do you believe you can achieve it? Because your belief is the foundation. Without it, nothing works. With it, everything becomes possible. The truth is, your belief is your weapon. Wield it with confidence, sharpen it with action, and let it carry you through every obstacle. Because when you believe, you don't just chase success, you attract it. You are closer than you think. The cruel irony of success is that most people give up right before they reach it. They stop digging just before striking gold. They walk away just before the finish line. And the heartbreaking part is they never realize how close they were. The hardest part of any journey is the final stretch. That's when the resistance feels strongest, when the doubt screams the loudest, and when the pain feels unbearable. But that's also the clearest sign that you're close. Pressure always builds before a breakthrough. Think about a marathon runner. The last mile is always the hardest. Your legs are heavy, your lungs are burning, and every part of you wants to quit. But the finish line is right there. If you just keep moving, just keep pushing, you'll cross it. And when you do, all the pain becomes worth it. Life works the same way. Right now, You might be in that final mile. It feels impossible, it feels endless, but what you don't see is how close you are. You're not failing, you're finishing. You're not stuck, you're stretching into the final push before your success. The danger is quitting too soon. If you stop now, you'll never know how close you were. You'll rob yourself of the reward you've been fighting for. But if you hold on a little longer, if you push a little harder, if you refuse to give up, you'll step into everything you've been dreaming about. So here's the truth, you are closer to your success than you think. Don't let go. Don't stop. Don't lose hope. Because the victory you've been fighting for is waiting just one step ahead. In the end, as you walk through the storms of life, remember this: struggle is not your enemy. It is your silent companion guiding you closer to your. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step forward, and every ounce of belief you carry within yourself is a weapon far stronger than the doubts that surround you. Success is not miles away, it's often one more effort, one more push, one more moment of refusing to quit. You may not see it right now, but you are standing closer to your breakthrough than you've ever been. The very pressure you feel, the very resistance you are battling, is proof that you are in the final stretch. Do not mistake the weight of this moment for failure. It is simply the preparation for your victory. The world will only see your success later, but you must hold on to the hope that carries you through right now. So don't lose hope. Don't let your dreams slip through your fingers because the journey feels long or the road feels heavy. You have already come so far, and you are closer than you think. Let this be the moment you rise, not retreat. Let this be the chapter where you push harder, believe deeper, and refuse to let go. Because the truth is simple, you are not just chasing success, you are on the edge of it. And if you hold on, you will taste the reward that was always meant for you.